motherfuckers.
What up, y'all? It's your boy, D The Delinquent. Back with another video, and in this video, I'ma show y'all how I semi-deep clean my Glock firearms. To be specific, in this video, it's the Glock 26 Gen 4 subcompact 9mm. Woo! It's brand new. Well, actually, it's not brand new. This piece has been out for a while now. I mean, hell, Glock is putting out Gen 5s now. But this is new to me. I bought this baby used from a pawn shop. I just could not pass up the sweet deal. It could fit in your pocket, man.
Before we begin, I just want to say I am not advocating that this is the right or the only way on how to clean your Glocks or any firearms for that matter. I'm just showing y'all what works for me and what's been working for me. I've never had a Glock malfunction on me or give me any kind of problems.
And hopefully this video can help some of y'all. Maybe y'all stumped on a little thing, or maybe y'all just need a different way of doing it. Maybe it's your first time, or maybe you just want another way to do it. I don't know, but just check the video out and see how I do it.
But remember, I'm not saying this is the right or wrong way. I'm just showing y'all what works for me.
Alright, now let me show y'all what we're gonna use today for this semi-deep clean. This awesome Hops 9 Universal Cleaning Kit. I picked this up at Walmart for $10 plus tax. It comes with brushes, mops, sometimes some picks. Hopefully this one has some picks, some oil, and some solvent, and also the long extender thing so you can get through the barrel. And it's awesome because it has some extenders where you can use in like shotguns and ARs, etc, etc. Cleaning patches by Outers. I use the small ones and the big ones. Trust me, you want to get both. For this semi-deep clean, we're gonna use some of this stuff. It's really harsh, but it's a semi-deep clean, so we need it today. That's Birchwood Casey's gun scrubber. Oh yeah, don't forget your microfiber rags. I like to use 3. 1 to put all my shit on, and 2 different colors. All of them different colors, cause they all serve a different purpose.
Yellow and red, blue and black, orange and gray, whatever. Just keep the colors different. Trust me on this, man.
The gun brush with the soft tip and the hard tip, and a used toothbrush, or go buy one at the 99-cent store. And last but definitely not least, Remington Rem Oil. This stuff is amazing. I actually use this for regular cleans. When I don't need to do a semi-deep clean or a deep clean, I just pull out the Remington Rem Oil and the Hops 9 and just do my thing. You also want a good open space to work at, because this stuff is bad if you're just constantly breathing in. Keep the windows open and the doors open, or have a nice open work area. And make sure your pets are safe too, please, and your kids are away from you. And don't be an idiot and huff and puff this shit.
It'll kill you, man.
Always read the labels and the warning hazard stuff on all this shit. Trust me, you always want to do it. Now before we get down to cleaning this firearm, we always gotta disassemble it. But before we can disassemble any firearm, or touch any firearm, or do anything with the firearm, we gotta check it first. We gotta know the status. And since we're cleaning it today, your ass better make sure that shit ain't loaded. Take out the magazine and check the chamber. Secure the firearm. Safety first, motherfucker. Alright. Now we're gonna disassemble this Glock 26 Gen 4. On most Glocks, actually all Glocks, it's like this, from what I believe. You're gonna push back the slide just a little bit. Check out what I do right here. And then you're gonna push these 2 flanges down. According to Glock.com, this is called the slide lock. Okay, now that you got the slide off, you now have the receiver and the slide. On the slide, we have the barrel and the spring. We want to take the spring out and the barrel out as well. For the receiver, we don't need to disassemble all that. Not for this semi-deep clean. That's why I'm calling it the semi-deep clean. Extreme deep cleans, that's when you need to take it all apart. But we don't need to do all that today. Now put all your parts down in front of you.
Just so everything's accounted for. Receiver, barrel, spring, slide.
I always like to start off with the barrel. So we're gonna take this 38 brush, because Hops 9 Universal Cleaning Kit did not come with a brush for the 9mm specifically. But hey, I was told by a Glock specialist that the 38 brush will work just fine. No names, man. I ain't no snitch. Then we're gonna get the Hops 9 Cleaning Kit solvent. and the brush extender thingamajig in the cleaning kit. Attach the brush to the extender here. Dip the brush in the Hops 9 solvent. Take your barrel, and you want to do everything the way the bullets travel. Stand over a sink or something. After you dipped your brush into that solvent one time, push through the barrel. You can spin it on your way out or just push right through. Alright, now you're gonna swap out the brush. You can rinse it off with some water, and you're gonna swap it out for the black tips that's in that cleaning kit. Some people like to use the needle-ended tip, some people like to use the open-ended tip. You'll see what I'm talking about. And then you're gonna get some cleaning patches, and you're gonna push it through the barrel. Again, the way the bullet travels. And you're gonna do this until it's clean. Then we take the slide. Now remember, this is a semi-deep clean, so we're gonna use the gun scrubber on this slide. Careful, you don't want to spray into the mechanics inside the slide. You do want to spray the slide though. Don't be afraid to spray it, just don't spray inside the mechanics in that little slide part. We're gonna spray the rails, we're gonna spray a little bit right here. And again, just do everything the way the bullet travels. Alright, now that you're done spraying it, you do want to get one of your microfiber rags and wipe it off real quick. You don't want this hard shit to dry up. Now I do know it's a Glock, and Glocks can take lots of use and abuse, but the truth is, if you don't take care of your shit, man, you're gonna have some problems in the long run. Functioning problems, reselling problems, just problems. And you won't ever want a problem with your firearms. Alright, now with all that being said, I just want to say this camera is good, but it ain't really showing y'all what I'm seeing right here. I'm seeing a whole lot of junk, garbage, debris, some brass bullshit. Anyway, so we're not done yet. I knew we needed to do a semi-deep clean, and this is exactly why. So we're gonna get the Remington Rem oil and the 2 soft brushes, and we're gonna get down to the nitty-gritty. There's also some weird greenish, grayish, grease-looking stuff on this. I'm pretty sure it's not from the factory. I don't know what this cat used, the previous owner who I'm talking about, but I don't like it. Now that we cleaned out the rails pretty good, again, staying away from the inside mechanics, by the way. You don't want to spray the Remington Rem oil on the mechanics for this one. We're going to wipe it all down with another microfiber rag. Remember, keep them separated. We're going to keep one dedicated to just working with the Remington Rem oil. Anyway, look how clean I got this baby. I just wiped my finger on the inside of this and not a speck on it. Woo! But we're not done yet. Cause I told y'all this is a semi-deep clean. So we gotta get down to inside the rails and all the cracks and crevices. We're gonna use a little bit more Rem oil on the brush. Brush around those cracks and crevices, still staying away from the inner mechanics on the slide. And we're gonna use a lot of cleaning patches and the pick, just to help us get in between those hard spots, like the rails and all those cracks and crevices. And we're gonna keep doing it until there ain't no more junk on the patches. Now we gotta go back to the barrel. Yes. Now we're only gonna clean the outside of the barrel with the Remington Rem oil. We're not gonna spray it on the inside, no. We're just gonna spray the outside and right here on the catch. Then we're gonna wipe it down really good. Then when you're done with your barrel, now it's time for the lower. Now with the lower, look how bad mine is. We got hair and like fibers and dust and a bunch of shrapnel and a bunch of dirt and just weird stuff, man. So with mine, I'm gonna start off with the patches first because I don't want to dirty up my microfiber rag so fast. So I'm gonna use up these patches. Hey, that's why you got a lot, right? You can use the picks to help you get in the nooks and crannies and the hard to reach places. Me personally, I don't like to spray the lower when I'm not disassembling it. So what I like to do is spray the brush, the used brush that I bought or the brand new soft brush that I bought from a dollar store. Just spray the brush and then, you know, work it in the little nooks and crannies on the lower and then wipe it all down with your microfiber rag. Get it all out. Man, I can't wait to show you how good the lower looks. But real quick, we gotta spray the spring down as well. We don't need the gun scrubber for the spring. We just gotta use the Remington Rem oil. Spray it and then wipe it down real good. Alright. Now look at the lower. Woo! I did a hell of a good job cleaning this bad boy. All that shit gone. Now, it's time to lube up the whole firearm. Now that we got all our pieces laid out in front of us again, now we gotta oil it. Just like ramen oil, no disrespect ramen oil, I love y'all too. But the final lubrication process I like to use is from the Hops 9 gun oil. Alright, now take a look at your barrel and take a look at your slide. You are gonna see some scratches. If you don't, that's pretty damn good. Unfortunately, with this piece, this firearm is telling me that it needs a lot of attention right here on the inside of the slide and on the barrel. Either way, even if mine didn't have scratches, this is where I always lube it up anyway. So I'll put one drop right there, and then I work it all around with some of the cleaning patches. These cleaning patches are pretty absorbent, so I gotta put 2 to 3 more drops of oil in there and work it all around with my fingers. I don't want it dripping oil, but I do want it oiled. When I'm done lubing this part up, I then stand the slide up and put 1 drop of oil on each side of the rails, leaving the oil to fall down the way the bullet travels. Then I set this piece aside, still standing up while I'm lubricating the rest of the firearm. When I get back to it, there will be some excess oil I gotta wipe off, but that's all good. That lets me know them rails are oiled up. Now next up, we're gonna grab the barrel. I like to put 1 drop of oil right here on the catch and about 2 drops of oil on the barrel. Then I work it all around with my finger. Then I grab a patch and wipe off the excess on the catch. You don't want it to be dripping oil, but you do want it oiled up. Now we can grab the slide again. Remember we had it sitting and I told you that there was gonna be some excess oil? We can go ahead and wipe that up now. Got too much oil on your fingers or on your patches? Well, this next part is completely up to you. What I like to do is grab the slide and go ahead and use the excess oil on my fingers and on my patches and shine it up just a little bit. That's just a personal preference type deal. And now the fun part. The receiver, the lower. I like to put a little bit of oil on the slide rails, guide, whatever, the slide guides, I don't know, and spread it all around on both sides. Then we're gonna put a little bit of oil on that spring right there and right here, right in between this area right here. Trust me, your firearm will really love you after this. Just put 1 drop on that spring and 1 drop in that little area I was telling you about, then work it back and forth by just pulling the trigger back and forth. You ain't gotta engage it, just move it back and forth. Now it's time to reassemble. Barrel first, then you gotta put the spring back on, grab your receiver, still don't have the magazine yet, line up the rails on the slide, slide it on, and you're almost there, baby. Now you can grab your magazine, pop it in, woo, now you're done. There you have it, y'all. Please give a thumbs up and subscribe. Peace.